Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is lovely reading for Taurus for April 2022. Let's start with Oracle cards to have an insight. Please, will you guys give me one card for Taurus? Please take only things. Cool. We have a first card. And it's a magic prayer. I love it. Magic prayer. Please take only things which you resonate with. Rest it for others. If you will, please like the video. If you do not resonate with it, because it's a general reading, not all of you will, please come back next week. And if you like the channel, subscribe. Thank you. Magical prayer. Okay, you are definitely somebody here is connecting with the divine. There is a prayer which was sent to the divine and was heard. Magic prayer. It's like magic is gonna happen or is happening at the moment, because the divine is stepping in and helping. It's like, you see, 32 reduces to 5. Changes are in progress. Changes are coming. This magic prayer have been heard, and the change is gonna to be applied. Okay, Taurus, where are you currently? 5 of Swords. Defeated. Feeling like you've been on the battle for the whole your life. Feeling like you're still battling. And you don't understand why, because you don't want to. And you don't understand what for, because you don't feel like there is an aim, any reason for this battle to take place. But it's like you feel like you're still engaged in something which is completely unnecessary, because it's a battle which nobody can win. 5 of Swords is like nobody can win, but people want to still show something to others, and you don't want to take place in it. Or you are taking place, but there is somebody who wants to withdraw, doesn't want to take part in this silly comedy anymore. Somebody is getting angry. Might be you. And if it's you, then you feel like you've been there for much too long on that battlefield. Okay. There's somebody for whom this whole situation would be just fun to see if they win. And you start thinking that maybe this is because the other person wants to check if they can win. Okay, and there's a lot of damage, a lot of loss happening at the moment. And you might have prayed, connected with the divine, asked the divine or collective for information downloads, how to get out of it, because it's in your mind, and it's not mine, but currently 6 of Swords. Plenty look at that. Only Swords. Taurus, what's happening? You're trying to be logical. You are trying to be logical. We have 6 of Swords trying to run away, going to calmer waters, rescue yourself, and whoever or whatever you can with you. To calmer waters, rescue yourself. I don't want to be here. I don't want to take part in it. And we have as well 2 of Swords in reverse. You know exactly what you need to cut off from your life, to not be part of it, or to not be engaged in something which totally doesn't serve you anymore. It's like, I know I do not listen to my heart anymore. I do not listen to my emotions anymore. I don't mind listening to them, but when my mind is healthy, when my mind is not manipulated, I don't want this silly drama to take place. I don't want anybody to mind game me anymore. I'm living. I'm living. I know exactly who is causing it, who to cut off from my life. And this is lovely, because this is the most difficult one, but the first one for anybody to start their spiritual growth, start their personal growth, start their cleansing, to make space around them for other energies to come forward, to come into their life. It's the first, but the most difficult one, to detach from familiar energies, yes? Like family, partners, friends, who causes too much drama and only for the sake to see if they will win. Ego fading process, yes? In your mind though, okay, 8 of Swords, stuck on Page of Cups. You are stuck in your mind on apology. Either you don't want to apologize, but it's still coming forward. Somebody demands from you apology, or this is you demanding, you in your mind, you demanding apology from somebody, and you cannot complete this cycle, complete this process of moving away and cutting off something, because it's like you demand justice. But I was told once upon a time that you cannot be a guard of karma. Karma doesn't need guards, you know. We cannot tell karma when karma is supposed to play out and when karma is supposed to do their job. Yes, it's like this is like having a still attachment to the past events, past person, and not being able to move forward, reliving the past, constantly reminding yourself about past events. I know this is happening. I know, especially at the beginning of the journey. But without this, it's impossible to move forward. Could you imagine if you cut those cords, if you cut those anchors, I call it anchors to the past, if you cut it, if you forget about forgiving, if you don't care, just don't care, don't take anything personally. Everything, it's just what makes us karmic. We are karmics when we decide to deal with a problem wrong way. Yes. For example, when we decide to get a revenge on somebody, when we decide to not forgive, when we decide to not detach from the energies which we know does not serve us, and when we cause the same drama or even more because we feel entitled due to those hardship and heartache which somebody caused us. This is when we become karmic as well. And when we want to be divine beings, we have to do a cleansing process. It means when we know that something doesn't serve us, cut the cords. Forgive if you need. I'm not saying go back to that person. This would be insane because you already know it's not the place or person for you. No, but cut the cords and move forward. And where? To enjoy life and to experience new things, new lessons maybe, I don't know, different energies, because you're supposed to decide, I want to vibe higher and go higher in energetical vibrations and attract different types of energies and create heaven on earth for yourself. And it's like you cannot yet release it. It's like you are waiting, stuck on that apology, or you are stuck on somebody still meant to do something with you. I don't know. Meant to show you a little bit remorse. I don't know. If you are dealing with somebody, where are they currently? If you are dealing with somebody, where are they currently? Page of Pentacles, they don't have much. Page of Pentacles, they are slow, steady. They have King of Swords. If that person has ever breadcrumbed you, they knew what they've been doing. This was tactical, okay? They used that strategy for and belittle you and treat you accordingly to the idea how this relationship is supposed to act. It might not be a relationship. It might be your friend, your family member, I don't know, or your parents even. There is somebody whose tactic, this might be air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but it might be that their tactic was to give you as less as possible, to give you not much, or they never had enough to give you. There's somebody who doesn't have much, who whenever they give you anything, is always too slow, too low, not enough. It's at the minute as well, they're trying to use the same tactic, yes? It's like they might think like you that they meant to apologize, but whenever they come forward, they know they owe you apology. They know what needs to be done for you to forgive them, for you, I don't know, to accept the situation, for you to recover quicker. But they don't do it by purpose. They use Page of Pentacles, hoping that not hoping, knowing it's not enough, but knowing as well that this is enough to keep you stuck, to keep you in your mind, to keep you still hoping and dreaming about them, hoping that they sometimes will come. In my mind, it's like somebody treated you horribly, you have trauma bond, and that person is just texting you once in 4 months, yes, just for a sake, because this is a strategy, just for a sake to keep you still hooked, that whenever they want, they're gonna to come back. But they are busy in their business at the minute. Okay, judgment, you see, on the bottom of the deck. It's coming, judgment on them. Okay, in their mind, and we have 2 cards. We have High Priestess and 2 of Pentacles. Somebody's intuition is out of balance, or in their mind, they secretly juggling. Okay. Why I didn't see this straight? Because this is what I just said. They are busy with their business, yes? Because they are secretly, they don't want you to know, or they don't want to show you, or they have a secrets. Another people, another person. Yes, basically, they are juggling you with somebody else. This is why they are breadcrumbing you off always, because they don't have enough to give you, because they're giving others. But you are stuck on them because they just checking up on you, sending you small text once upon a time, because they don't want you to cut cords fully. Just for the sake, when they need you, they will come to fetch you. What's the advice from the Spirit, guys? We have 10 of Wands. Overburdens, being tired, being exhausted, being depleted. What about that? Okay. One card I've had. This is mess. This is mess. Exactly. Too many duties. That person has exhausted you because it was only you always doing anything, yes? Okay. And we have 4 of Wands. This foundation wasn't healthy, was it? This 4 of Wands is just a bullshit, basically. Something which will deplete you. It might be as well you believing that you can create healthy foundation with that person is bullshit. You believing that you whatever having with that person ever will lead towards celebration. It's just bullshit. Or this twin flame journey. It's too tiring. Or you might have already done the work. If you leave that person, if this is the twin flame journey, then you fully leaving that person, you will fulfill the contract, yes? But this like spiritual path, difficult one. If you know, if you want. Okay, what will happen if you follow advice? Believe that once what was healthy foundation, or your definition of healthy foundation is outdated. It's something which is making you tired, or even a whole environment of yours tired. Okay, what will happen if you admit it? What will happen if you admit it? It's unhealthy. That Chariot, you will be able to move on. This is something which you've asked the divine, can I move on? Can you help me to move on from that person because I'm stuck there? On this apology, I hope that they will change and they will come back, and it will be exactly what I always dreamt about, this 4 of Wands. But they're telling you this 4 of Wands, which you imagine with them, is 10 of Wands. It's just burdens, overburdens, and it's just gonna take you into your grave, yes? They're saying if you will eventually notice that this is your path to horrible hell or grave, you will move on. Because you will get scared, the same way as divine is scared of seeing you going forward or waiting for this to come back, okay? You will receive that. And 10 of Cups, when you leave it behind, when you cut the cords, when you leave that person behind, if you eventually decide, no, I'm not waiting for anybody to tell me that they love me, especially when I know they don't, and they're not even capable, because they don't have an empathy, then you will move forward, guess to what? 10 of Cups. The true love, because you deserve, the one you deserve, the one you imagine to have, 4 of Wands, something to celebrate, maybe even a marriage. But first, okay? Oh, quicker, you know, the axe. What has happened? You might have been married together. I love you to the moon and back. Somebody was totally in love and wanted to go in this marriage to the end of the world, wanting to travel the world with you. Okay? But I feel like only one person here. What do you think about them? What do you think about them? That they are false persona. Definitely they lied to you who they are. And you wasted a lot of years. No, you didn't, because there's more people, unfortunately, who would repeat the same cycle with you, karmic cycle with you, just for them to learn as well. And it doesn't matter who you did this lesson with. What matters here is that you're not repeating it, okay? We have distant going separate ways. This is what they think about you, that you're already leaving them behind, but they have still butterfly. But no, this is butterfly feelings when I'm with you. This is what they think about you, that you are pretending that you're leaving, but in fact, you're just waiting for them. Okay, this is a time for them to learn something as well, but I'm sorry, you are the teacher. Do your job. Prove them wrong. Okay, I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.